Okay guys, I'm back because I need to do my nails again, and I am ashamed that I am showing you these right now because my hands, my nails are looking really busted. I've been doing a lot of things outside trying to get ready for summer. I'm talking like scraping old paint, painting again, power washing my floors, everything. So they definitely need to be reshaped. I've had these on for about 3 weeks. They're not lifting or anything, and I really don't feel like doing a whole new set, so I'm just going to try to fill them. I am wearing the nude tips, so I think it's gonna look a little different from like the clear filling gel to the nude tips, but whatever, I don't care. So all that's on here is the clear top coat, so I'm basically just taking that off right now. I'm sanding the first layer off just to make sure all the shiny part is gone, and I'm going to do that on all my nails, and everything I am using is linked and listed in the description box, and also you can check out my Amazon page because everything is super affordable. And since my cuticle around my cuticle area is so bad right now, I'm going to switch and take this little pointy tip, and I'm going to go around my cuticle just to lift anything like dead and dried out, and just to kind of lift it so I can sand it off and just clean up all around my cuticle area. And then I'm going to switch back to the brown sanding band, and like I said, I'm just going to kind of file sand all that stuff off that I just lifted. And if it just doesn't come off with that, I'll use like the cuticle scissors to get it off, but usually it comes off with that. And I'm just going around like once or twice, nothing too aggressive. And after I get everything off my cuticles, I'm going to make sure if any part of the nail is lifting, like I see it lifting, I'm going to go ahead and sand that off around like what's on my natural nail bed. I don't know how to explain it, but just around my natural nail bed where the false nail is, I'm going to just completely sand around there. If anything is lifting, I'm going to sand it down just to make it sure it's all smooth and nothing is, you can't see any part lifting. And then I'm going to just wipe it with alcohol just to get all that dust off and ready for polish. And then I actually wanted to go a little bit shorter just because of the design I'm going to do. So I wanted them kind of really short, a lot shorter than I'm used to. And so I just used the cutters to do that. And then for the gel fill, it says to apply a base first. I guess it's to give the gel something to stick to. So I'm going to apply the gel base first, and then I'm going to cure it for, I believe, it's either 60 or 90 seconds. I don't remember. It says on the bottle, but I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take the builder gel, and that's how I'm going to do the fill. Now, I've had this for a while, and I feel like it's getting a little thicker the longer that I have it. I don't know if it's going bad or what, but it's still pretty easy to use, and it still works really well. So what I do is I start from the top where I actually need to put the fill in, and I concentrate the most of the product there, and then I will drag the rest down, and I'm trying to get less at the bottom and most at the top where I need it. And I'll kind of tap it a few times at the top just to get more product right there, and then drag it down and try to do it a little evenly throughout the nail. Like, you don't want a bunch of lumps or anything like that. If they don't need to be filled a lot, then I'll basically just brush it on like regular gel polish, and usually that's enough because it's really thick and it kind of lays flat and smooths out on its own. And I usually do a 15-second cure in between just to set it and make sure it doesn't feather out into my cuticles, and then I will fully cure the whole thing. And after it's done curing, it will be slightly sticky, and then you just take some alcohol and rub it on there, and then it's not sticky at all. It's completely hard and ready to file. So then what I do next is I'm going in with the brown sanding band, and I just go around my cuticles about once or twice, just a little bit, just to make sure nothing's stuck to my cuticles. And then I'll go in and go over the whole thing just to make sure I don't have any like major bumps, and just to make sure everything's smooth. So I'll do like a light rundown of the whole nail with the brown sanding band. So I've been really happy with this product. It does take a little time to get used to because it is a lot thicker than just regular gel polish, but it's really easy to use. It's only like $8, and I've had no problems with it at all. It lasts the same like as acrylic or anything. I never had any nails pop off or lifting or anything. It works really, really well. And that's pretty much how you film. The rest is just basically shaping and painting the nail. I really needed to reshape them, so I'm just going in and doing that now, making sure the ends are straight, and then I go in with a buffer and go over it just a little bit. So normally I use clear tips, and you really can't see anything from where you filled it and where the clear tip starts. But since this time I used a nude tip and the filler gel, the builder gel is clear, you can kind of see where the nail, clear nude nail starts. But I ended up taking a milky white polish, and I basically applied 2 coats of that, 1 coat and then cured, and then another coat and cured that. So I basically wanted a milky white color with white tips, like a little smaller French tip at the bottom. And I'm taking a white, it's kind of like an off-white color actually, it's not like full bright white. And I'm basically doing a tiny French tip at the bottom, and there's really no easy way that I found to do this. I just go from where my skin ends on the side, and I just take the brush and I run it down in a straight line, and then I do the same thing on the other side. And since I wanted it to be a thin French tip for the line at the bottom, I just used the width of the brush that I was using, and hopefully that would end up giving me the same width on each, like the same thing on each nail, and one wouldn't be higher than the other. So I just kind of did that, and then you just kind of connect them and try to perfect it. I really have no major tips for this because it's not really that easy. You just have to take your time and be patient with it. And then I just went ahead and put a clear top coat on top and cured everything, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, everything is listed on my Amazon page, so don't forget to check that out. There will be the link in the description box, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one.